Google My Business is an essential business strategy for your photography business if you want to have a strong online presence. Google My Business is an essential business strategy for your photography business if you want to have a strong online presence. It's simple and free to use and will absolutely help you list first on Google searches. Let me show you a little bit about how it works. So as you can see, most people, when they're starting their search for a photographer, they're going to come to Google and they're going to type in something like photographers near me or photographers and the name of their town. And what's going to show first in those searches are any businesses that have done Google ads. So as you can see here, this business has ads next to it and they are spending money on Google ads, so they rank here at the top. The very next items that you see are Google My Business listings. That's how crucial it is to have a Google My Business account and to be active in it, because as you can see here, you're still not even seeing any websites yet. You're seeing everything that's related with Google. So now as you continue to scroll down, here's where you start to see the different websites listed. So even though I am listed here on the first page within these Google searches, because of my website's SEO, I'm still showing above the fold, which means right here, forefront when somebody searches in Google My Business listings. Now, when somebody clicks on this, it's going to open up to this screen where it will pull up more detailed information about your photography business. So this is where before people even go to your website, especially if you're not listed on the first page at all for your website's SEO, they can still get a snapshot of what it's like working with your business. You can include in pictures, you can put in behind the scenes of you posing babies, all of your reviews are listed here. You'll have posts, and I'll show you how important it is to have posts and be active the same way that you are on social media, as you can see here. And you can have all of your social media channels listed as well. So it's a really quick and easy way for people to be able to call you, to then go on to your website, to find out directions to you, and to really just start to get to know you a bit before they've even gotten to your website. Now, the same thing happens when people just search for your business name. So regardless if somebody searches for photographers near me or photographers in the name of the town, or they put in your business name, your Google My Business profile that you can see here on the right is going to show up. It's going to show that you have a strong online presence, that you are committed to showing your business and getting people's eyes on you so that you can turn them into paid clients. It's going to show everything, again, the same way that I just showed you a second ago, from reviews to business information, posts, and more. Now, let me quickly take you inside the Google My Business dashboard so you can see just how easy it is to work. So here is my Google My Business dashboard, and it's laid out very simply for you. When you go to set up Google My Business, you literally follow it step by step. It's a very simple process, but if you need help with it, I'm going to link a different YouTube video in the description here that walks you through step by step by step. The one thing that you should know is that in order to verify your Google My Business and claim your business as yours, they will mail you a verification code that takes a few days for it to come in. Then you'll just plug it in here to your dashboard, claim your actual business as yours, and you'll be off going. So as you can see here, you have kind of the screenshot of your dashboard right in front of you directly. Then on your left-hand side is your menu and tool tab here. I'm going to walk you through a couple of these different items so that you get to see how awesome they are in helping you rank on Google and how they show your business as a professional studio that clients rave about. So when you are on your dashboard, there's two different ways that you can go to create a post, okay? You can either go to posts over here, or you can create a post right here. So I'm going to show you my posts so far so you can see how simple they are to be able to post and work into your regular social media workflow. So the same way that you go and post a recent sneak peek of a newborn session on Facebook and Instagram, you should also post that same sneak peek here on Google My Business. The more active that you are in Google My Business, the higher you rank on those Google My Business listings. So as you can see, Mine are super short and sweet. They're nothing crazy. My caption here is, "The smile from this little guy made my whole week." Took a picture of my recent session, plugged it in there, good to go. Post and move on. I put some behind the scenes so people can see me in action and they get to see what it's like when I'm posing their baby. Some recent sneak peeks. I'll even take some of my blog posts. Here's one of my blog posts about why you should never DIY newborn photography. And I'll put them in here as well so that people can start to learn different things that I want them to pay attention to when they're considering newborn photography. All of these are really important for people to be able to learn, see, and get to know you. So you can see how many views you've had on it, and you can use this the same way that you would use Facebook and Instagram, except it helps you rank higher on Google searches. Now, you're also going to want to pay attention to the information that you put in here, and I'll show you one spot that's really important. So obviously, when you're setting up your Google My Business listing, you're going to put in your business information, your hours of business, you're going to be putting in phone numbers, websites, yada, yada. But you can also put in here if you have a calendar. So say, for example, if somebody is going to be booking a phone consultation with you so they can learn about your pricing and details, and you have an automated system to be able to do that with, you can put your appointment link in here. So all they do from Google My Business is just set up a time to chat with you and you're good to go. Automating the process as much as possible. If you have physical products that you want to be able to sell, most of us are going to be working with our clients after the session. So we probably won't have this in the forefront, but if you did, you can list and sell items through here as well. Now, this is the important part to be able to pay attention to. When you're setting up Google My Business, you want to list all of your services, okay? So think of these as your keywords or even as your hashtags in Instagram. This is how people are going to find you. So whenever I put in here maternity and newborn, this is going to tell Google that if somebody is searching for maternity and newborn photographer, that I offer those services. So it's going to help me show up in the Google My Business listings according to these keywords. So you want to make sure that you dedicate enough time to setting this part up correctly and putting as many keywords as you can in there that are related to your services. Then you're able to put in a description here as well. Now, this next part here, let me take you over to, let's see, we'll go to the home screen for a second. Actually, photos. This is what I want to show you. This is where you can include in some of your best work. So these are not your posts. These are different. And it's a way to almost have an online gallery for people to be able to see the same way that they would on your website, but here in Google My Business listings. So you can see some of these have had some unbelievable views on it. Like this photo right here has had 3,430 views on it already. So this is a great way to get eyes on your best work, the best work that you can possibly have in your Google My Business listings. Now you can also, so let's go over here to Insights. This is where you can get an idea of where people are viewing you from and how many eyes are actually seeing your Google My Business listing to know that the time that you're putting into it is worth it. Now also, a little side note, Google My Business has an awesome app that you can download that makes it really easy and convenient to post no matter where you are. So similar to Facebook and Instagram, if you have a quick behind the scenes that you want to be able to show, or similar to how you would put together a story on Instagram, you can do the same thing from your phone for Google My Business. Think of it, whenever you have something to share, you're going to Facebook, Instagram, and Google My Business. It's an important part of your overall online strategy to be seen and get new clients. So this is going to show you all of your insights the same way that it would with your Facebook and Instagram insights. Reviews are also super important. At this point, I don't even ask people to give me a review on Facebook at all. I send them immediately to Google My Business for any of my reviews because I know that this also helps show Google that I am a business with amazing customer service and that they need to show me more. So anytime you get people to interact and engage with your Google My Business listing, it's going to help you rank higher and higher in Google searches. So as you can see, not only does it show that every single one of the people that are giving me reviews here have a 5-star review and are engaging with me, but I take the time to actually go in and respond so that they see that I'm engaging back with my customers and that I truly care about my service. So all of these little things take 5 seconds to do at a time and make all the difference in the world. So this absolutely needs to be a key strategy in your online presence, because if SEO scares the crap out of you and you don't even know where to begin, you can use Google My Business tool to still get the same results and still show up at the very top in searches. I hope this was helpful. Now get in there and set up your Google My Business.